Hello everyone, so this new video is about the imparfait, using the book Grammaire progressive du français, Intermediate level, A2, B1. So that's the following level is B1, and after you have B2 and C1, C2, and the previous level will be A1. So this book is the best so far. I've been using it for 20 years. This is a new edition, and if I check le sommaire, the content, and I want to talk about the imparfait. Imparfait is a past tense. It's some kind of a past progressive tense. It's something we use to talk about an ongoing action in the past. And imparfait. So page 206. So let's get there. I think it's 206. So it should be off by 1 or 2 pages. Let's see that. Yeah. So we can notice the endings AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IZ, AINT. À l'époque, it's a very specific expression. We don't need necessarily this expression. We can use the imparfait alone, but it's a past progressive action. À l'époque du rock, so at the time of rock and roll, if you want, j'avais 15 ans. I was 15 years old. So it's funny because I can also use a passé composé. But we are describing something à l'époque, so I'm a bit stuck with this tense. I'm not going to be able to use another one, but the past can also be used with the passé composé. Passé composé is more dry, it's a completed action, but this one we describe more, it's a tiny bit slower, more emotional as well. Tu avais 20 ans, you were 20 years old. Il avait des disques américains, he had American discs. Elle avait, on avait. Be careful of the liaison. On avait. Nous avions des guitares. We had guitars. Vous aviez une Vespa. You had a Vespa. This is some kind of a small Italian motorcycle. Ils avaient une 2 chevaux. So they had a 2 chevaux is like this kind of old car. Very weak. Et elles avaient, ils avaient, elles avaient. So, j'avais, tu avais, il avait, elle avait, on avait, nous avions, vous aviez, ils avaient, elles avaient. So they say here, imparfait exprime des habitudes passées, past habits. It's going to express past habits. Maintenant, j'habite à Paris, je travaille chez IBM. Now, I live in Paris and I work for IBM. The French will say I work at IBM. Avant, before, j'habitais à Marseille. I was living in Marseille. And je travaillais chez BMI. And I was working for BMI, or BMI. Après certaines expressions, on utilise l'imparfait. After some expressions, we use the imparfait. Not always, we don't necessarily need that. We can use the imparfait in other circumstances. À cette époque, at that time, at this epoch, at that epoch, at that time, it's better to say that. Avant, before. Quand j'étais jeune, when I was young, j'avais les cheveux longs. I had long hair. Formation. So we are going to use, so for instance, parler. Parler is, let me take the tool here. So parler is infinitive form. And like for instance here, that's the infinitive form. And if I want to use the imparfait, I'm going to drop the ending and I'm going to end up with a root, a stem. And I'm going to add the endings above, I mean next to this square. So AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AINT. Okay? So I may not use the conjugated form of nous, it can be something else, but logically we should take the infinitive form, we drop the ER part, or any kind of endings, and we change that. We add AIS, AIS, etc. Nous parlons, je parlais. I was speaking. Nous prenons, je prenais. I was taking. Nous finissons, je finissais. I was finishing. Nous mangeons, je mangeais. I was eating. Nous commençons, Je commençais, I was starting. So be careful. J'étais, I was. Tu étais. So you're gonna notice something. If I use the passé composé, the other past tense, compared to this one, there are like a lot of differences, but many students are confused. Because if I want the passé composé, let's say with avoir, j'avais eu, I can translate as I had. I have had, if you want. But if I say, not j'avais eu, j'ai eu, sorry, because it's a different tense. J'ai eu, I had or I have had. And if I say j'avais, I'm gonna also translate it as I had, okay? But the context will tell you if it's an ongoing past action or it's a completed action, done. Now, I'm not gonna keep it here because it's gonna be confusing. Now, if I go through the exercises, maintenant je marche très peu, so now I walked very little, or barely walk. Mais avant, je marchais beaucoup, but before I was walking a lot. Okay, so maintenant je parle beaucoup. Now I talk a lot, I speak a lot, or I talk a lot. Mais avant, je parlais moins. I was speaking less. Maintenant, je mange très peu. I eat very little. Mais avant, je mangeais plus. I was eating more. Okay. Maintenant, je conduis lentement. Now, I drive slowly. Mais avant, je conduisais plus vite. Faster, it's like more fast. Maintenant, je dors mal. Now, I sleep badly. Mais avant, what did I do? So, mais avant, let's not add a new one. Okay. Mais avant, je dormais mieux. I was sleeping better. Maintenant, je ne fais plus de sport. I don't exercise, I don't work out anymore. Mais avant, so ne plus is no longer, hein, je ne fais plus de sport, mais avant, je faisais, let's say, beaucoup de sport. Maintenant, je suis très pessimiste. Now I'm very pessimistic. Mais avant, j'étais, I was, très optimiste. Okay, très optimiste, etc., etc. So, we can use it with avant. Okay. We can use it, I can use it with avant. À cette époque, ou à cette époque-là. Quand j'étais jeune, when I was young, quand j'étais jeune, or it can be quand j'étais petit, when I was small, but we need to specify if it's a feminine or masculine. But I'm not stuck with this expression. This imparfait cannot just be used with these expressions, can be used in a different way. Okay, so, like for instance, I'm describing the past. When I was small, j'avais un chien. I had a dog. He was black and white. Il était noir et blanc. Il avait de grandes oreilles. He had big ears. Le matin, quand j'allais à l'école, in the morning, when I was going to school, il, let's say, venait avec moi. He was coming with me. Okay? So, you see, I started the paragraph with when I was small, when I was young. Okay, yeah, so Albert, that's the name of the dog. So we may not, this exercise is good as well. Quand j'étais petit, j'habitais à Bordeaux. When I was small, I was living in Bordeaux. But the imparfait is not always used with these expressions. So if you want the negative form, remember, I always surround the verb with ne pas. It's always like this, okay? So, ne pas. Je ne comprenais presque rien. So, it's like I was understanding almost nothing, or I was barely understanding anything, okay? But logically, if I want the negative form, I'm going to use ne. plus verb plus pas. Okay? Of course, we have different negative forms. It can be ne plus verb plus plus. That means no longer or not anymore. Okay. And if I say ne plus, let's say, I cannot find my plus now. There we go. So plus verb plus jamais, that would be never. Okay. And if I say ne plus verb personne, like for instance, je ne connais personne. It's like I know no one, or I don't know anybody. Okay, I don't know anybody, or I know no one. Okay, so it's let me just put it like this. Okay, so the imparfait, if it's compared to the passé composé, imparfait is a past progressive. So there are like 3 pages of exercises, you know. So they are using the expression avant here. Okay, so I believe I have a video about the passé composé, but if I want to compare it, l'imparfait et le passé composé, avant j'habitais à Marseille en 1995, j'ai déménagé. Quand j'ai déménagé, j'avais 16 ans, c'était l'hiver. So, l'imparfait here is describing passé composé. I have a specific time, specific year in the past, and the completed action. So it's like before, I was living in Marseille, and in 1995, I moved out. And when I moved out, I was 16, and it was the winter. It was winter. So I'm describing I was ongoing action living in Marseille. J'ai déménagé is a sudden action. And when I moved out, sudden action, when I was 16, so I described my age, and it was winter, I described the season. So it's going to be a bit confusing to compare both tenses, but it's possible. So in general, to talk about souvenirs, memories, we use imparfait. Quand j'étais jeune, je jouais du piano. When I was young, I was playing the piano. In general, to talk about an event, we use the passé composé. One day, un jour, j'ai joué devant la reine d'Angleterre. One day, I played in front of the Queen of England. So, when we talk about a story in the past, we describe something from the past, of course, we have 2 possibilities. Passé composé for events, imparfait for describing, descriptions and situations. Le jour où j'ai joué devant la reine, j'avais 12 ans. The day, well, the French say where, but here the translation would be when. The day when I played before the queen or in front of the queen, I was 12. So passé composé, imparfait. C'était la fête de l'école, il faisait chaud. It was, it's like the school party, and it was hot. As long as I describe the age, the weather, I will use the imparfait. So they say imparfait is for descriptions and situations. Situation is la fête de l'école. Description, il faisait chaud, j'avais 12 ans. An event, playing in front of the queen. So, l'imparfait donne les éléments du décor, comme une photo. So, the imparfait will give the elements of the decor. Decor is like landscape, what you're describing around you. Like a picture. Le passé composé met l'accent sur la succession des événements, comme un film. Passé composé will emphasize, it's like succession of events. Like a routine, the same. A routine will be used. We're gonna use passé composé for the routine. Like I woke up, I took my breakfast, I brushed my teeth, I went to school, I left. That will be with the passé composé. Succession of events. It's the same here. Pendant que je jouais, tout le monde bavardait. While I was playing, everyone was talking or chatting. Soudain, be careful of this one because you know it's going to be followed by a passé composé. Not completely for the rest of the sentence, but at least the following action will use the passé composé. Suddenly, it's an event, sudden event. La reine est arrivée, the queen arrived. Elle a applaudi, she applauded. Tout le monde s'est levé, everybody stood up. Well, I know that after this expression, I will have a passé composé. Tout à coup, suddenly, all of a sudden, soudain, brusquement, all of those guys mean the same, will introduce the passé composé. Pendant que, meanwhile, will be imparfait. So we remember the previous expressions, avant, before, à cette époque-là, at that time, quand j'étais petit, quand j'étais jeune, when I was young, will introduce the imparfait, will be followed by the imparfait. Tout à coup, we know tout à coup will be followed by the passé composé. La reine est arrivée, the queen arrived. Elle est entrée pendant que je jouais, she entered while I was playing. So we use the passé composé for a definite period of time. We know the beginning of the end. So we are more specific with the time, which is good because the imparfait is a tiny bit more vague. So imparfait, une durée indéfinie, indefinite period of time. So definite for the passé composé, indefinite for the imparfait. De 1980 à 1990, from 1980 to 1990, j'ai fait du piano. So I played the piano. Not I was playing, but I played the piano from this period of time. Pendant 10 ans, j'ai fait du piano. So let's be careful with for 10 years because in English, you guys will use a specific tense. So for 10 years, it's like I had played the piano. But the French can also say I played the piano. Entre 10 et 20 ans, between 10 and 20 years old, j'ai fait du piano. Okay. But if I use avant, before, quand j'étais jeune, when I was young, à cette époque-là, je faisais du piano. So before, when I was young at that time, I was playing the piano. So passé composé, we know it's a definite action. So, but it's also a change compared to past habits. Or a change compared to a specific situation. So imparfait, avant j'habitais à Lyon, un jour j'ai déménagé. Before I was living in Lyon, or I lived in Lyon if you want, but I was living. And one day I moved out. Hier il faisait beau, yesterday it was sunny, it was a nice weather. Tout à coup le temps a changé, suddenly weather changed. So we have a sudden change. It can be introduced by un jour, tout à coup. Okay. And again we have expression. So here, il était environ 10 heures. Soudain, 3 hommes ont attaqué le caissier. So était is an imparfait. Ont attaqué is a passé composé. La banque était pleine de monde. Alors le caissier a donné l'argent aux bandits. Mais il a averti secrètement la police car il y avait une alarme sous son bureau. So, imparfait, passé composé, imparfait. 2 voleurs ont été arrêtés, passé composé, mais ils n'avaient pas l'argent sur eux, imparfait. Le 3e a réussi, passé composé, à s'échapper avec la caisse. Il portait une veste grise, imparfait, and that's it. So we need to be careful. So let me just take the marker, the highlighter. So if I want to be a tiny bit more specific, I can just be like, okay, so hold on here. I'm describing here, it was about 10 p.m. Soudain, I'm going to have the passé composé. La banque était pleine de monde. The bank was full of people. It was crowded. I'm describing. So, alors, le caissier a donné l'argent aux bandits. So, the cashier gave the money to the bandits, if you want. Mais, il a averti secrètement la police, but he alarmed secretly the police. Car, because, il y avait une alarme sous son bureau. So there was an alarm under his desk, we are describing. 2 voleurs ont été arrêtés. 2 thieves were arrested. Mais ils n'avaient pas l'argent sur eux, but they didn't have the money on themselves, on them. So they were not carrying the money. So we described the fact that they didn't have the money with them, but they were arrested, completed action. Le troisième a réussi à s'échapper avec la caisse. So the third one succeeded on leaving with the money. La caisse is like the cash register, if you want. So he succeeded, so the action is done, completed. Il portait une veste grise. He was wearing a gray vest or jacket, we describe. Un chapeau et des lunettes noires, a hat and black glasses. I mean sunglasses or shades. If I'm all the actions ont attaqué, a donné, a averti, ont été arrêtés, a réussi, succeeded. All those guys are actions, completed actions. But if I have the imparfait, I'm describing. It was crowded. Didn't have the money with them. He was wearing. So that's an imparfait. That's describing. So I hope it's getting a bit more clear. We don't have to go through everything. Huh? But it's... Yeah, not now. But that's more on and all. This is what's going on with the imparfait. You have a nice day. Et à bientôt.